Robert Priest and I am the Head of the Department of History here at Royal Holloway. My own research focuses on the history of modern Europe, and I'm particularly an expert in the history of modern France and Germany. So the Department of History at Royal Holloway is a large research-intensive department. At the last Research Excellence Framework in the UK, we were ranked in the top 25% of history departments for research, and we have about 35 historians who are working on pretty much every period of history, from ancient Greece and Rome through to the contemporary United States, from medieval Europe to modern Asia. So we're able to cover a very large number of different historical periods and themes if you come to study with us. International students obviously benefit from that range of options, and they benefit from the opportunity to work closely with experts in these different historical fields. They also benefit from a diverse student community. We have a large number of international students from different places all around the world. Another major advantage of studying MAs in history at Royal Holloway is our proximity to London, which obviously has a large number of specialist institutions like the British Library or the National Archives, which is only a few miles down the road from here, as well as access to obviously all of London's great heritage and cultural institutions, which can also provide a platform for experience through things like volunteering or work experience during your studies. What makes the MA programs in history at Royal Holloway unique is that they introduce you to a particularly diverse range of skills. And so, for example, every student who does an MA in the history department takes a core module in historical methods and theory, which includes things like digital history. So these are the latest up-to-date approaches to doing historical work. Another thing is the diverse range of assessments that teach you how to communicate knowledge and passion for the past to multiple different audiences, which enables you to access potentially multiple different careers. So we don't just encourage students to write traditional essays and dissertations, but also other sorts of assessments. So for example, students on our MA in public history have produced podcasts, exhibitions in cooperation with local and different national museums. So they learn about different forms of historical communication. International students in our department, like all of the students in our department, are able to benefit from close relationships with their tutors. They can have one-to-one meetings to get support on their assessments and their work for the different modules that they're doing. They're also able to benefit from support from things like our Royal Literary Fund Fellows. So this is somebody who has a space in our department where they're able to assist students with academic writing in particular, and this is something that international students in particular often benefit from. And this is in addition to the wider University Centre for the Development of Academic Skills, which also provides a resource of support with writing and other academic skills that international students particularly often benefit from. In terms of career support, international students have access to our career service both during their studies and also for 2 years after graduation, and that means that they have access to the different opportunities, communications, and of course consultations with the career service. Graduates from MA programs in the history department at Royal Holloway have gone on to careers in a wide range of different fields because of the wide range of different skills that the MAs in history give them. So we have students who are working in both the public and the private sector, working in the arts and heritage, the civil service, and all kinds of different career locations. Just to give you a couple of examples of recent international students in our department, we've had a student who has gone on to be a curator at a major museum in the home country of the Netherlands. We've also had an international student who is now working at a major London museum where they're working on the archive of the famous rock star David Bowie. So these are some of the more direct ways that students are able to use their history skills, whether staying in the UK or returning to their home countries. But there's also lots of different indirect ways that students are able to use their skills in all sorts of different careers, and you might be surprised at the kind of opportunities that are